Hello folks, this is Steve AB4L. I want to see if I can stop safely here and show you what happened and relate a little bit of history. Yeah, I think I can do it. Alright, I'm going to park the car like this. People don't come out of this road very quickly, so it'll be safe. And I got the brake on. Let me get out of the car. I want to show you. Alright, we just came from that direction. This is an interesting loop in itself. Now, I don't remember how many years ago it was. It was more than 5. It was more like 8 years ago. So we have a stop sign, and each county has numbered rural routes. That's what that number is. Now, I want to show you this. Can you see what the culvert looks like? Now you see this is a little valley. Now from here I want to give you a feeling for how deep it is. So the water's moving in this direction from higher ground. And this is new as of about 7 or 8 years ago. Now let's look here. This power pole was put in this past year because they did a complete refurbishment and upgrade in this area. Now, water coming off of the heavy rains channeled down this way. You can see how it swept down there into there. But what do we see here? And what do we see here? Was this stuff here day before yesterday? Not at all. They're going to have to come with a plow and clear it off. Where did it come from? The finer stuff is there. The finer stuff, pebbles, is there. And the coarser stuff is here. So it came downhill. Why are there channels? Because of traffic. So does that mean that there was water here on the road? Yes. Now does that mean that I don't know. Was it a flood that was coming downhill and that's why there was water here and channeling into there? Or did it fill this up and come across the road? Fill this up and go across the road? Now I got to be careful of traffic. We're going to go to the other side. I got to wait. I don't want to have to scamper too fast. A lot of traffic. A lot of traffic. Now let's look at the other side. Looks like I'm going to have to scamper whether I like it or not. Let's look at the other side. Notice that it's a sudden drop-off. Notice that the trees are all mature and rooted down in there. That means that this road was built up in order to pass through this low area years ago. Nothing unusual about that. Do people drink and drive? Now we saw water coming down from over there, and we also see that it's higher over there, so the water must flow down that way. See, there's a branch right there. The culvert is right there. it meets the branch and goes that way, just as water coming off of that high side comes down here. Now they've managed to keep this field here, but this was full. It was so full that it washed stuff up onto the road. All of this may have been a torrent yesterday and impassable. Now, a little bit of history. This is about 8 years old, because I remember when the road was washed out. The old culvert that was smaller that was in here got pushed out, and the road here disappeared. And so what we're seeing now is that it's better engineered. Now, I'm just noticing it. You see this? You see this one here? See how it's leaning? Do you think it's going to stay up, or they're going to have to come and do something soon? Because where's the footing? I don't know who did this. It's a new pole as of this year, and they may not have had a choice on spacing, and it's not in exactly the best spot, is it? And it's really leaning. And why is it leaning? Well, I just told you the story. See, the other one's on the other side, and the next one is here, and then it crosses the road again. So again, all of the wash from higher comes down through here. That's why this is a low, flat area. It has traditionally, for thousands of years, eroded out and is a pool when there's a big storm. And the water goes that way to the deep river and comes off of that and goes to the deep river down that way. And there's an RV campground. There was the gold mine, and then there's the deep river. We just came from the deep river. So I'm going to run across and get back in my car. See how it leans? Steve A. Before just giving you a little recent history about what's going on here. And flood control, or flood bracing. Saying see you in 73.